So this is where it goes wherever you are, whatever your ethnicity or your religion,
Right.
we really meet you where you're at. Because if we're trying to put things in place that just don't fall in line with your ethics or whatever you're trying to achieve, we're not going to get anywhere. So we really do try to meet you where you are.
Yeah, no, I love that for sure. And I've said this on the show before, and I share with folks that I work with is there's kind of like three pillars, three criteria you need to meet if you're not going to work with a specialist. And those would be having the time to figure this all out for yourself. So like you said, maybe somebody who's considering being vegan, they don't even know where to start. They've now got to take the time to figure that out. The second is the knowledge. You got to know what to do, right? If you're going to go about this whole nutrition thing on your own. And you need to have the desire to do it. And if it's like a stool. If you don't have all three legs, it's going to fall over, right? So in this case, like for those of you who are watching, if you don't feel like you have the time or the knowledge or desire to make this happen for yourself, you got to reach out to Kelly's Choice and get a clinical grade professional to help you figure this stuff out. I mean, your team, Kelly, I'm sure they compress what is years of trying to figure this out into hours, if that, right? To get clients on track where they need to go and laser focused on what's going to make them successful, would you say?
That is exactly right. And it's really confusing time because there's a lot of knowledge out there that just basically is not true.
Right.
So people come to me and they say all these things, and I'm like, where did you get that from? So
Instagram.
it is, yeah. So it is our responsibility to give
Yes.
you the most science-based, up-to-date information. And so that can be hard to decipher. That's what we do. So we take people through a plan, break down carbohydrates, break down proteins, and make that very tailored for that person. So if we could be working with a 15-year-old boy who's trying to increase muscle for lacrosse, and we're
Right.
actually working with someone right now, just like that.
Perfect.
Or we're working with someone who has fatty liver disease, and we're able to reverse that chronic disease.
Wow.
So this is where it's going to be very different depending on what their nutrition needs are, and that can be really hard to figure that out on your own. So that's our job. That's what we do.
Yeah, that's amazing.